In this video, I'm going to show you how to create your own autoresponder campaign, whether you want to start it from scratch or copy one that we already have. So all you're going to do is hover over email, voice, and text, and hover over email and click add campaign. Then you're going to name your campaign and then click create this campaign. And then here is where you're going to choose whether you're going to start from scratch or you're going to choose a campaign to copy. So if you wanted to copy a campaign, you would just click here and then choose the campaign that you want to copy. So let's say I wanted to copy the Power Lead System Opportunity
On this page, you want to click on the
and then all you're going to do is click add this campaign, and now I can make whatever edits that I want. So if I want to change it up a little bit, put new links in, I can do anything I want. Alright, so anytime you ever create an autoresponder campaign, it's always going to show up in the drop-down menu when you're setting up your funnel or choosing a lead capture page. So just look for the name that you named it when you're on your way out of creating your lead capture page, and you're going to see the campaign that you created. Alright, so I'm going to go back, hover over email, voice and text, hover over email, click on add campaigns. I'm going to name this one and I'm going to create this campaign, and now I'm going to choose no, I would like to create my own campaign. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click right here where it says add a new email to this campaign. Now if you don't want to come up with your subject line quite yet, you can just put something in there to get past this point, because you may want to add the first name to the subject line later. Alright, so now that I've added an email to this campaign, I'm going to click on View Edit, and depending on whether or not you've asked for your prospect's first name inside the lead capture page, that's going to determine whether you're going to include their first name here. So if you want to include their first name, all you're going to do in this top drop-down menu is look for recipient first name and then just click on it. And you see that just entered that variable there, and that will enter their first name. So you just type what you want. Okay, so if you wanted to bring them to a link outside of your system, you can just type out the words and highlight it, and then you can click on the link here and then type in the URL that you want them to go to. Okay, now if you wanted to link them to something within your system, maybe you want to link them to a page you've created in your system or a page that's already in our system. Well, what you're going to do is take the words that you want to be clickable. What I like to do is just highlight them and then copy. And what I'll do is I'll just paste it right here, because it says place a trackable link to a page on our system. So whatever you put here is what the text is going to be, the clickable text that's going to show up. So I'm just going to paste the words click here, and now I'm going to choose what page in my system do I want to link them to. Now any page that you've ever copied or created within your system is going to show up in this drop-down menu. Any page in our system that you want to direct to that you haven't created, like the sales page that we have that doesn't have a timer on it, the sign-up page, or the hangout page, anything, it's going to be right here. So I'm going to choose to bring them to a hangout. So I'm just going to click right there, and actually you want to highlight where it's going to go and click add. Now this variable right here, all they're going to see when they get it in their inbox is the word click here, and when they click on it, that's going to bring them to the hangout page. And I always like to use variables for my name. That way if I'm ever going to share a autoresponder campaign, that I don't have to go back and change all this. So if I want to add my first name, to the end, here's what I do. I go my first name, then I click on my last name, then I click on my phone. And then I'm going to go back and put a space here and then drop that down, and I'm all ready to go. I've created this campaign. Now I'm going to come up with a subject line. So I'm going to copy the first name, and I'm just going to copy this here, and I'm going to paste that right here. And I'm just going to say, you know, here it is, open up. And I'm going to save my changes. All right, so I've got the first message. Now day 0 means they're going to get this campaign message immediately after they opt into the lead capture page that I attached this campaign to. And I'm going to add another email to this campaign. So I'm just going to click here. Again, I'm just going to skip the subject line for now. And what I'm going to do is, depending on what day next I want them to receive the next email, I'll probably just change that to a 1. All right, save my changes, and now I can go in and edit the second message in my campaign. So I'm going to just put how are you, and then, you know, add their first name again, and I can go on to type on the rest of my email. All right, then I'm going to save my changes, and that's it. That's how you create a campaign. It's that simple. So if you want to create a campaign, just follow these directions, and you're going to find that this is very, very simple to use.